today. Most of them are still in the house, most of them have gone to ground, scared, and so we've caught most of them. But undoubtedly we can't confirm that there may be a few that have escaped, but we'll be looking for those. And generally, if things like birds get out of an enclosure here, they're desperate to get back in. So that's why we'll spend all week watching and looking and trying to control what's there.
Any more questions?
Okay, and almost certainly we know some animals have died. That the house contained everything from spiders to stick insects to fish, frogs, lizards. It was an incredibly complex forest environment, and we know where the fire broke out was an area where we had a number of fish, a number of insects and so on, and that area was destroyed by fire. So we can't tell you the exact numbers yet. In some cases it may be almost uncertain numbers of very, very small animals. We do know in terms of controlling all the larger animals that we lost none of the mammals, none of the primates, so there was a big group of macaques, gibbons, orangutans. All of those are, as of today, safe and haven't been killed by the fire at all. In terms of the birds, we've recovered a very small number of bird carcasses, but nearly all the birds that we've recovered so far are alive and healthy and moved to alternative accommodation. So it's very difficult to give you an exact number of a fish tank that's burst and lost fish. We'll be talking in terms of things like fish and insects, and yeah, we'll be talking some quite large numbers of some insects and things like that.
How were the orangutans guided out? I find that intriguing. I find that really fascinating.
Sure, no problem at all. Actually, it really was a collaborative effort. We relied on working with Cheshire Fire Service to help us do that, because at the time that we were desperately trying to move the orangutans out of a burning building, it clearly was under control of the fire service. We were able, with our keepers and the relationship they have, the strong bond between them, to call the animals out. So what we did was move the animals from inside the house to their outside areas, and then with the help of the fire service we were able to access the house to close those slides and lock them outside, so at least if they were a little bit chilly, at least they were safe from the fire. And that's how we worked with all of those animals that I've talked about, and able to lock them outside for the whole duration of the fire. And then late in the evening try and create a warm space where we could let them back in, so that they weren't locked out in the cold all night. And that happened well into the night, which is why the fire crews were here and our team were here on site all night doing that.
And there's been massive support as well from the public. Have you got any messages for them?
Yeah, I said earlier we've been absolutely inundated from messages, especially in the Chester area and in the local northwest region, where we draw many of our 2 million visitors each year. We have opened actually a JustGiving page, and that's been based on people ringing us up or emailing us or messaging us and asking how they can help us, how they can donate to the zoo. So if I'd use that page in the first instance. Again today, the zoo is back open today. We're actually open again tonight for lanterns, and we'll be open for the rest of this week. And the amount of messages that we've had from people coming to the zoo, talking to our keeping staff, talking to our retail and food and beverage staff has been great as well. Yeah, but please, keep it coming. We've been absolutely, honestly, really, really overwhelmed.